Ahoy gamers and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online as you play through as a hardcore Beorning on Rothmjorn, playing on the hardest landscape difficulty available. This episode we make our way through Tharbad and continue to clear out the Cardolan quests. We do a load of quests in and around Herne, which then finally pushes us to the west towards Sarnford, which is where the Nazgul entered the Shire from. So pretty cool. So without further ado, let's jump on in to the hardcore action. And we are back on Lord of the Rings Online as we're playing through as Rothmjorn, my hardcore Beorning, playing on the hardest difficulty, which is difficulty 9 heroic 2. So technically difficulty 11. So last episode we made our way, we cleared out all of Swanfleet. Now we're going to move towards Cardolan and we're going to start in the Tharbad itself. Not sure how far we're going to get in this episode, but I'd like to at least finish maybe most of Cardolan. Because Cardolan is actually quite a large area, but we'll see. We will see. Volume down a little bit. Okay, so not played for a couple of weeks, so we'll see how this goes. Obviously, didn't mean to click Lord of the Rings store. We're going to make our way through this area. Obviously, we've got a couple skills here. Just need to double check how all these skills work. It's not played this for a while. There's my heal, fine. So first we need to go talk to this person over here. I probably won't do a full deep dive into Tharbad because we have done this place before on my, or at least half of it. By Tharbad I mean Cardolan. We've done most of Cardolan on my brawler, so I probably won't show this whole entire area, just bits and pieces. There is a guy down here who needs you to kill a load of orcs, so I will do this. Mr. Woodcutter Huel. Huel is obviously a bit interesting because Huel is actually a type of food you can have, I guess. So he needs to take some orcs and find his axe. There should be. Does this may interrupt? That doesn't. That is a corruption. This is an interrupt, right? Need to remember what all my skills do. But we'll jump in and out as we make our way through Tharbad. See you shortly. So here we are. We are just past Tharbad. We're just taking out this random geezer, this Bedwyr. So we've pushed through Tharbad, got to this little town here. So now we're just scooping up all the quests. Once we scoop up all the quests, we're going to do these ones on the outskirts and go back into Tharbad, complete all these quests within this town of Stonecrop encampment. We're going to go back to Herne. So yeah, got a bit of a plan. So far so good. Haven't really had very many issues. We have gone up an entire level because we're now 50% on the way to level 22, which is good. So we're going to just keep on fighting our way through Cardolan. Hopefully we can at least get to Herne and do some more of the areas. We'll do some more quest hubs. Yep, we'll see you shortly. So doing this quest, just been ambushed by a load of orcs. Definitely want to heal up here. Not ideal at all. This is doable. Obviously, it's got to be doable. Otherwise, I die. It's fine. My heal's got me pretty much to full health. Really good heal. This. One more to go. So I didn't expect so many just to suddenly appear. It's weird that we're only getting one ear from these orcs. It's like they've only got one ear to give. So we've now cleared out all of the quests in the outer part of Tharbad. So we're now going to go into Tharbad, finish these quests off. We're quite close to level 22, so we're doing pretty well. Hopefully this shouldn't be too much of an issue. So this will be our first actual test. I don't need this, but I'm going to try and grab this supply here. There is a pretty tough boy here. Let's use my heal. It's Orc Leader here, so he's a elite rather than just a normal mob. Elites, we haven't fought one yet. At least in the open world on any of our characters from what I remember. Or at least on the Guardian. Because I was too scared. So far, we did try and fight one. We tried to fight one of these, and we did run away from it. However, so far so good. As long as I can survive between the cooldown, I think this lasts for 12 seconds. So I need to survive for 3 seconds when this attack is off cooldown. I know I can switch to bear form and use some of my stronger attacks, but this is a better way of sustaining. I always use my heal once it comes off. I've always got Wrath. Fights are slightly less less climatic, but that's completely fine. And there we go. One of our first elites cleared. I did this for just a stolen supply, which I didn't actually need. I do kind of need it for a quest, but there's loads around. So I need to go to the other side of Tharbad to pick up some orcish weapons. So I've now cleared all Tharbad's extra quests. Ah, he disrupted me. I was going to do my milestone to teleport back to the town here. Once I'm back at the town, we'll be heading up to Herne. As we get to Herne, we'll be able to grab some more quests, carry on the main story, hopefully level up, which is going to be amazing. I've been looking at what I'm going to do with my skills as well. So once I get Red Tree pretty much all sorted, I want to go down and get the Blue Tree. It's a couple of skills I want. I particularly want Recuperate, a really good heal, keep me going. This, by extra vitality, is good. This is also very good, Wrath per second when I use Herven or Harfen, which is this skill I've already got. Also, there's some skills down here I want. This one makes Hearten even stronger, which is really useful. You've got some extra Fate, which is good as well. So there's a load I want. Strike an enemy with Slash, which is one of the main skills I use, just here. Also allows me to heal, which is quite good. So there's a load of stuff I want. I'm going to continue down the Red Tree for the time being at least. We've got our first kind of battle here. This is the story battle. We are defending the town. Okay, I was expecting this to be slightly higher. We're taking out a load of Night Terrors, which are obviously some skelly boys from a nearby city, probably Karanost or Dol Ernil. So we'll just clear this out. So we have the ability to heal if something goes wrong. So we're doing pretty well. So we've got to level 22. So we've got a new skill called Cleanse, which allows us to obviously cleanse us from any diseases, wounds, fears, or poisons. And we've actually started to get some more Eyes of Sauron. So when we first started this hardcore series, Eyes of Sauron were quite hardcore series like back in the day, like nearly 6 months ago. When the difficulty was first released, Eyes of Saurons were coming down everywhere. Which are these essentially red squares. They then come down and they do an AoE circle and then they buff the allies nearby, which is one of the side effects of playing on the hardest difficulty, or on a increased difficulty level. Today was the first time we've actually started seeing them again. I haven't obviously taken much damage from them, haven't killed me, but it's different. Which is nice to see the differences back, and it's a little bit of difficulty because I don't think the Guardian actually had very many of them while playing, and looks like that is the place defended. Awesome. So we're going to carry on. Most of our quests now are into the northwest of Herne, just up around here. So we're going to go and carry on doing some of these quests.
It is as I feared.
Or ideally, okay, so we need to go look at these bits of jewellery. That's fine, so we're going to head up around here, do some of these quests. And we'll see how this takes us. Bear in mind that our brawler, when I did this, we did this little town up here. We got to the southern part of the old forest, and then we stopped. So once you get there, it'd be all new ground, so I'll probably be showing a little bit more than I am now, just because I've shown this before. And I don't really want to show it all again, to be quite honest. It's going to be quite boring for you guys. If you haven't seen the brawler series, feel free to have a look. But I didn't carry it on because I got to a certain point and I just kind of got bored of playing as a brawler because he's a bit overpowered. So let's jump on to us continually doing some more quests. See you shortly. So we've been killing a lot of these wolves, and I've just had to use my heal. It's been pretty tough. These are quite strong. They are almost on level, so I did pull a couple of these slingers, which are the stealth ones, and they were quite tough. There is a pack wolf, probably showing me taking out a pack wolf in a second, or a pack leader. Nope, that's one of the Jesus beams from Sauron. Don't know why I call them Jesus beams, but because they're beams from the space. And we all knew Jesus was Space Jesus. Right, there's a Moorland pack leader here. Let's take out this signature mob. Let's see how this goes. Right, there's a slinker here. Let's take out the slinker first. Let's pop a heal. This is not going too well already. Oh wait, no, okay, we've got full health again. It's fine. Pop my cleanse. Once the slinker's down, we should be more than capable of doing this. Alright, pop my health potion. And pop my heal. Awesome. So this guy's almost down. He has got a corruption I can cleanse off him in a second. Never mind. No need. Cleanse myself. Throw some bees at this pack leader, this signature mob. Not the bees! And then heal myself again. So now we're actually catching up to continents on level. It's not impossible, but it is quite difficult. Just when we come across a couple of the signature mobs, it suddenly increase the difficulty. We're lucky that there's no Jesus beams or Sauron corruption here. That's really what's keeping me alive, really, to be honest. But it's quite nice to start getting tokens of heroism again. So I wasn't getting very many of them on the Guardian, so I wasn't actually fighting very many mobs on my level. So today alone I've got 8 tokens of heroism in this one episode. So it's pretty good. That will allow me to increase my reputation with the Men of Valor. Yeah, so that is that signature mob down. Got to take out 6 more howlers and 1 more slinker, which is the invisible guys. Grab some of these nuts. How many more nuts do we need? Looks like we need... Where does it tell me? We need to collect 4 more nuts. So we'll collect those and then we'll continue to make our way around. So we've done most of the quests around Herne. We have to go down here for the main story, because the woman we're with just ran away for some reason. I would know the reason if I actually paid attention to the lore, but that's not this series. It's going to be the next series I'll be starting once I finish Return to Moria, which may be in a month or 2's time. So, we'll see you again in a second. Ooh, I may have annoyed a few enemies here doing the main story quest, and we found some caravan spies, some little birdie boys. So, I tend to show whenever there's a potential for this to get a bit spicy. I'll take out his wolf first. Don't think the bird's going to be that difficult. Okay, this is going to be fine. We leveled up to level 24 as well, which is pretty good. Got this new skill called Rush, which is a very quick kind of speed increase, so we can run away from combat. Exactly the same thing that the Guardian had. But also I have Rush and also have this Wanderlust, which means I have to go faster as well. To be fair, Wanderlust is useful, but I may as well mount up rather than going into bear form, because in bear form I can't mine. So there we go, that's that clear. I'm going to continue. Belinda suddenly gives a shout and races to the northwest. It tilts towards the northwest. We've done most of the quests. We now just need to head north towards the old forest. And towards, there's like ruins up there, which is going to be quite difficult. It's quite a high level area. Nice, we've got some new earrings. New bracelet would be nice as well. Examine the body of Nadar. Don't know who Nadar was. I'm guessing he was a ranger. Travel to Sarnford and learn what transpired there. So Sarnford's over here. So now I've got the decision. Do I go Sarnford and carry on the story? Or do I continue up north and go do Dol, Ernil, and the Sacha Vaughan and the Old Forest? Probably going to definitely go to Herne first, handling this quest. I'll probably do the main story first. So we'll see you shortly. So we've got another little mission here. Looks like we're against a load of wolves. It's not ideal, because they are actually quite strong. So let's just hope that we can survive this encounter. This is the story. So we went from where we were up here down to Sarnford, where essentially the Nazgûl have gone through and scared all the local population. So we essentially just had to help the rangers that were stationed here with whatever they could help with. Normally there's a couple Eye of Sauron here. There's a chance for Eye of Sauron to spawn. So we've got this right here, the Eye of Sauron, which has a chance to spawn buffs or debuffs for the enemy, or buffs for them, debuffs for me, or my debuff for me would be the Eye of Sauron, which does damage. Jesus beam. Here we go. So this looks like this will be us securing Sarnford. That's one of them done. So we have to go and do the other missions, or other like mini quests. Oh, there's more of them. There's only 2 of them this time. So we'll take these 2 out. Might even go into bear form to make sure that we can take them out quickly. Ooh. Definitely want to heal here. One of them has been enraged, which is probably why I should use my corruption cleanser sooner. When I saw I was taking big damage. Oh, there's a signature mob. That could also explain why I was taking a lot of damage. That's fine. It's all under control now. Let's put the heal on myself. Another heal. Let's turn into bear form. And then let's use our big stomp. Boom. Big stomp used. back onto here. There we go. We emerged victorious over the wolves. Awesome. So we've got a couple more objectives to do in the area before we can move away from Sarn Ford. So let's get going. So we've got this next location we have to defend here as well. Help this ranger take out some horrors. So obviously some undead. Obviously undead will probably, they come a long way if they're coming from Dol Ernil or Karanost, but fine. From what I remember from the kind of advertisement and the trailers of them selling this expansion for the Shadow, Karanost is like a new instance cluster. I've never done it before, so it'd be interesting when we get there, see if we can do it. Okay, that's the first wave dealt with. It's definitely going to be a second wave. There's always a second wave. 2 arms. 2 arms. There's 2 arms. It's quite funny. Ah, Lord of the Rings Online. You're a funny game. You're a mushroom. You're a fun guy. Just got to take out these arms, and maybe this will be the last one. Once we've done this, we have to go grab some caches, which are to the east, and hopefully that should be, I said it last time, that should be Sarn Ford secured, but you never know. You never know. Oh, Jesus beam. And there's 2 more horrors here. Let's use my wrath skill, change into bear form, attack him a couple times, cleanses corruption, and then big hit, boom. Okay, big hit didn't actually hit that big. Move out of the way, use my heal. Got to cleanse myself as well. So just got to keep an eye on my comrade's health, just in case he, obviously I don't want him to die, but there's obviously always a chance of them dropping their health down and dying. That's now this location cleared, so we're now going to go grab this the caches, and then we'll be back. We're now at these ruins far south of the map, way down here in Grevardavar. I think that's what it's called. We've got a quest to take out 10 brigands, but there's also another quest to take out some of these red claws. So this is the first one. I'm not too worried about this. It's just a very minor bleed and that's slow, so I'll just stand in it for the time being. Because I don't really want to aggro other mobs, because there are some captains around here who are also signature mobs, just there. I unfortunately took on a captain and a couple archers at the same time, and I did struggle. So ideally, let's not get into that situation again. I think the next mob might be up above me, so just got to be careful that I don't. So I'm probably going to aggro this captain here, but if I can get this outlaw first and then make my way up, I guess that's where the next mob is. And if we can get this captain on his own, which looks like it's going to be more than possible, then we can make our way up the stairs. Okay, there's 2 outlaws there, more outlaws. Okay, grab the captain on his own. Then I can take this guy out on his own. Even if this guy assists, we should be more than fine. I'm hoping that the other red claw, Idwal, is above us. They might not be. Could have got my bearings mixed up. Bearings, get bearings, and I'm a Beorning, so I can turn into a bear. You're welcome. So many funnies today. Not much time. But after this cap is done, we'll head up. Hopefully, just hoping it's up there. I don't really want to waste too much time doing these little quests. I'll probably have to come down here for the main story anyway. This is just a side quest. The main story, I haven't gone back to Sarn Ford after grabbing the supply caches. So we'll see you when we get to the top if we find this signature mob. And here we go. Here is Idwal Redclaw. I was right, he was just up here. So we should just have to take this out, and then we can then run back. So once I put my heal on, I'll switch to bear form. I can move out of this way because I've got the room to do so. Switch to bear form, and let's do some bigger damage. Maybe. Switch all the way through all my attacks. Okay, he's managed to stun me. Break through my stun. Let's do my big hit. The big hit didn't do as much as I wanted it to. It's completely fine. We'll switch back to man form. Do some damage here. And that's Idwal Redclaw down. Let's grab this plaque. This is one of the deeds in the area. Now we need to just go talk to this person again, who should just be down here. So if we walk off backwards rather than forwards, we're less likely to go flying. And it's just through the other side of this wall. So ideally we won't aggro everything on the way through. We'll hand in this quest. And then this should be us. Here we are back at Sarnford. Let's hand in these quests. Search the Tharbad. So I'm going to search Tharbad shortly and hand in this other quest. Gives us a new ring. It's pretty good. So we can get rid of the ring of the Mariner. So on that note, we will be ending this episode here. So get rid of that ring there. Awesome. To end this episode here, as we have finished, well, I don't know how big this map is. Well, I know how big the map is, but I don't know how many more quest hubs there are. So I've done this area up here. I haven't done Sarnford before. I've not done the Southern Downs here from Carnost, Nimbrach, Amon Firth. I haven't done any of this area here. So that may be a slightly larger quest area, but I'll probably end up showing a lot of that rather than me jumping back and forth because it's all going to be new to me. And obviously we can see through there, the other side of there is the Shire, which I will never be going to because I hate the Shire with a passion. But I'm not actually sure where in the Shire we come out from, so I'm actually going to run across while I'm doing my outro. So hopefully we'll be continuing the series with the hardcore Beorning for a little bit longer. Okay, so there's some quests here. Okay, I'll pick them up. Watch on the Shire, cross the river. Fine. Let's see where we pop out in the Shire. So once again, I don't know where this is. And yeah, so hopefully the series will keep going. As I said earlier, once my Return to Moria series is finished on Mondays, which will probably be another month or so, I'll be starting a slightly longer. I just teleport you. It's not a, it just is still an instance area. Fine, and it pops me out quite far to the south. That's okay. I can quickly hand in this quest here. Yeah, so I'll be doing a slightly longer series, playing this at slow time, going through every single quest, talking about the quest, talking about a bit of lore as we go through.
Oh, good day.
Which will be really cool, really interesting. I don't know what character I'm going to do that on, but it's going to be probably an hour-long episode a day, or a Monday, that's every week, of me playing through the game, slow time, on a harder difficulty, probably only Fearless 3 though, not as high as it is now, just so I can actually play it through as, I don't know, like a Warden or a Rune Keeper, because at the moment they're too squishy on the harder difficulties. That's what I intend to do in the future, probably just over a month's time when we start doing that. So we'll end this one here. Sarnford looks pretty cool. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the episode if you made it this far. Do appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.